Lesson 12, Planning the 4-H Club Year. Youth Program Development Domain, Program Design, Program Implementation Topics, Materials, PowerPoint Slides, Posters or Posters, Characters Yearly Plan, Construction Yearly Plan, Ideas Gathering, Information, Clever Survey, Setting Goals for 4-H Club, Example of Club Goals, Typical 4-H Program, One Clever Survey Handout, each of the participant easel with markers, tape, copy appendix, Lesson 12 handouts. Participants are not receiving the 4-H 101 curriculum. Objective of identify with the components include with the typical 4-H Club Yearly Plan to describe the methods of the incorporate youth input to the planning yearly club activities. 3. Develop effective club goals. Time 1 hour. In this lesson, we will continue with the conversation about the reporting, maintaining 4-H club with the lessons, repetitive efforts with include with the club members for the preparing yearly club plan. Youth learning and leadership skill with the taking part of the organizational club, the deciding what the club will do with it during the year, with the writing with the rule of the group, behavior of the young people to have with the more ownership of the activity of the project with the ad play plan. Adult leaders can facilitate with the process, but should not be the ones deciding what the club does. Show the PowerPoint slide and poster with the character of the yearly plan. Will develop the yearly club plan guidance for the direction club members. It will clearly state with agreed upon club goals, inform everyone you want to with expect for the members of the club, outline each person's responsibility, give everyone ample time to prepare for the meeting and event, promote with an unbalanced experience with a variety of the activities, help with the group measure how the success if they were reaching the goals. Show the PowerPoint slide poster on the constructing a yearly plan. Now let's talk about how they actually put the plan together. The process involves 2 steps. Determine the interest, the needs, with the desires of the members of the club. It's important to involve everyone in the club and identify with these things that would like to learn and the activities which they would like to participate. 2. Next, you need to put those suggestions in the plan. There are many ways to discover the youth and parents like what the 4-H experience. Everyone should have the opportunity to provide input. However, if someone encourage club of the members to share ideas, the SharePoint side of the poster of the idea of the gathering idea. Use an idea box which can be decorated shoebox plastic container. Explain with the purpose of the open house meeting with provide blank pieces of paper, the suggestion put in the box for the upcoming 4-H year. Using walking parking lot or a sticky board area or easily accessible to the youth. A youth area arrive at the meeting and ask them to write on a self-adhesive note, brightly colored paper, at least one thing they would like to learn, and make when in 4-H. Ask the teens to develop a web-based survey to gather information on the club members. The web-based survey options available, including SurveyMonkey.com, Doodle.com, and another website mechanism that can allow members to identify their preferred choice of meeting dates. During roll call, ask a member for the answer suggestion for a club with the activity program goal for the coming year. Place responses on an easel poster board on the later discussion. Today we are going to participate in an activity with many of the 4-H staff, with the volunteers as well, to gather information from the club matters that can be used with all age groups to have the group that wish to have the partner 7 to 8 years old with an older youth to help with the writing. Each club member should complete with a survey, return it with a planning committee to copy the handout included in the appendix. Give each participant a Clover survey handout. Let's assume the 4-H club is a multi-project club that has members ranging from 9 to 16 years old. Show the PowerPoint slide of the poster Clover survey. Each section of the Clover, which have defined a partial sentence. Please finish the sentence and with your own ideas. Give the participant with example the 4-H member might finish one of the Clover surveys. For example, you could finish the sentence. We could help our community by sponsoring a cleanup day in the city park. Allow participation about 10 minutes to finish the cover and survey. Participant will work on the Clover survey. Tape 4 pieces of the easel paper to the wall. Title first paper, I am curious about. Title second piece of paper, we could help our community by. Title the third piece of paper, my hobbies are. Title the fourth piece of paper, just fun we could have. Just for fun we could. And have participants break into groups of 4 or 5. Allow all about 10 minutes for each group. Sharing take some time to share what you have written on your Clover and with people in your group. Make a check on items that are the same. Give each group a different color of the marker. Have the participants over the idea of the markers, easel papers you have placed around the room. I have placed 4 large pieces of the paper around the room. I would like to have the ideas that were common to each group that are recorded on these charts. Help the group identify enter for each of the pieces of paper with a similar circle theme. Those ideas of the circle will be based over the program planning process of the program because representation, common choices related to project, interest of the community over the recreation. No less similarities are listed, circled in, and represent the common interest of our club. As you can see, many came up with similar ideas of the club's plan. The ideas have circled with the basis of the program planning process because of the represents common choices, way of the project, enter for the community, serve with the recreation, and from here we could move it into setting goals, and we could have to give this information to our planning committee, lead a decision that has method worked out along with a 40 minutes discussion. How well do you think the planning method worked? Does anyone have any other ways that would like to show that we might use the club setting, gather information you for the parents, show the PowerPoint slide poster with setting goals for a youth club? Now let's talk about setting goals for the club. You've already generated our list of the ideas interesting. You now need to work on how much ideas you can. The goals should reflect interest of the club, target life skill will be stated clearly in the words, making it easily determined if they were reached, realistic, achievable, measurable, fit within the development and capabilities of the member, promote cooperation, learning, and skill development, provide individual, group, and achievement incentives, show PowerPoint slide and poster example of club goals. However, the examples and possible club goals of the generate of the result of the club youth enclosure survey generated ideas. 25% of our club members will exhibit the computer projects at the county fair, or our club will participate in 2 community service projects during the coming year. Our club will recruit at least 3 new members during the coming year, but our club will offer healthy snack options every meeting during the coming year. Our club will attend 1 city council meeting during the coming year. 1. Specific goals over the defining of the planning of the committee for the club and the master decide with the actions to support each goal. For example, to accomplish goals serve the committee, let's say with the club to identify with the nursing home or the park, with the 2 committees serve with the project with adaptive. Now they decide with their action plan how to support the community serve with the project, perhaps with the nursing home, and if the excess ask for volunteers to sit and talk with the residents on one weekend for a month, or the club might plan a holiday party with the nursing home, providing snack with entertainment for the residents. The club might also volunteer and adopt a certain area of the city of the park to keep it from free of the trash and donating flowers or tree from the beautification projects. Show the PowerPoint slide poster of the typical 4-H program plan, completion of the goals of the supporting action plan, naturally lead to the yearly club plan, knowing that the actions you want take accomplishment of the goal set with the agenda coming in with a typical 4-H program might include meetings that take place on a fixed day every year, educational field trip, presentation by a special guest, recreational activities such as games, songs, and dancing, exercise each meeting, special events such as holiday and party picnics, community service projects. Project work will usually take place with the adult project leaders at a different time than the general club meeting. At least 1 opportunity for each member to make a presentation. 1 club regional activity, 1 4-H promotional activity, perhaps during 4-H week period. 1 meeting to plan with the program for the following year. 4-H club with the year club plan can be written very simply, listing with the date and time, place, and names of the responsible for people. Those responsible for each activity. Copies of the plan should be then shared with everyone voted on the club membership. Once approved by the club, provide a copy of the plan to 4-H extension professionals. Through the year, the adult learner members will need to review the plan to determine how the club is doing in terms of reaching its goals. In summary, the members of the club members will develop ownership if they actively involved in generating ideas, setting goals, developing yearly plan. Adult leaders are there to guide and facilitate learning process. That's lesson 12, planning 4-H club year.